So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. And it's lofted through here. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Rijkaard has a look. He's through and all alone! He's free, he has got... He's had a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very... And a chance! Lewandowski finds himself offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rijkaard. Great vision. He can run onto that. He is through here. Van Basten! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nakata. Nakata looking to penetrate opposition lines. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to...
Zico! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter...
And the shot! Oh, great save by... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckham with the cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Figo. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. Oh, sweet feet. Figo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. It's Lewandowski! Yes! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Back into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Nakata. Now it's Messi. And that's been won straight back. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3
Right card,
minutes added
does
time.
really well to win the ball there. Aimed beyond the defence. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Van Dijk spots it and... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. Could move up a gear here. Martinez. that has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Van Basten. Zico. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zico. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Ball played for Zico. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's there to make the challenge. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Quality ball. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zico. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Van Basten. Marquinhos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Minamino. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's on his way! And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
It's Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's Van Basten. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's well spotted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he can clear it away. Now it's Minamino. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. Rijkaard. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a great... Van Basten! Oh, it's come off the upright. Van Dijk can get it clear. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Minamino. Look at the space here. Strokes it back. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. A probing pass.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Lautaro Martinez. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 8.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Minamino.
Haaland is onto this.
Number
Haaland.
20,
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
has been indicated.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parts. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt, As to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Oh, it's Van Basten, and it's Zico. That's a shade optimistic. Baresi, and that is a little undercooked. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, good-looking ball. Batistuta. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cafu. Figo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking for the run. Gets into some space.
Oh, great feat, that.
Cross goes in. Chance! Against the crossbar. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Cafu. And it's Figo. Now Van Basten. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Figo is the guilty party there. And anyone who's joined us late, I can... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Knocks it into space. There's the shot! And he's found the net! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, super find. It's Van Basten! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Madrid, oh, he's gifted it to the opposite. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error, and there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now he's got space here. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that is Batistuta! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Cafu. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zico with the short one. Deep cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. That is a brilliant interception. De Bruyne. Messi. And he's picked out the run. And this is Batistuta. Beckham. Van Basten. That is good alertness. And it's Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne, looking to play him in. Now it's Van Basten. And it's De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. Back into the middle. Now there's a fine... Oh, can he finish? We've got a goal! Right back in the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention. He's having a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Opts for safety. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Raúl.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that has not gone well. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. And he's picked it up out wide. De Jong.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. He's had a shot! Yes, it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have...
And the shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it.